YouTube going here. All right, so let's take a look at the overall market and get our day going here. Crude oil oscillating, hitting target number 2, coming back. A one candle reversal at 77.08 will trigger a railroad long for a push toward target number 2 again, and eventually target number 3 at 78.77. The stop to that rotation is going to be anything under 75.36, but you truly need that one candle reversal to start showing up. Russell 2000 yesterday produced a captain setup short at 1908, and today during Globex we ended up retesting that structure. The market reversed, giving us a continuation trade under Globex. Rallies are shortable in that instrument against that 1910. Gold. They're putting a little bit of life in that instrument. Has been getting hammered in the past couple of weeks, and this is the first decent rally we get in that instrument. They're putting harmony wave long. They need to really break 1855 to stabilize the price action. Good morning, GED. How are you? Okay, we're gonna look at gold here in the daily, and here ES. They produced a captain setup short yesterday. How did we not see that? Well, actually, we saw that in the daily, but that happened later on in the day. So that's actually very, very important. 1459.59. So they put a captain setup short and an inception trade along with a new harmony wave, and sold it off. Came back and retested it overnight. Globex is 68.5, and we have a one candle reversal. This is a market that is susceptible for sell-offs against that 39.90 and ultimately the 4,000. NQ, looking at NQ, we're seeing a whole lot of consolidation in a very tight range in what people would look at from the daily perspective as a flag and a bearish flag. That's how people would see this, especially with these highs that keeps getting rolled over. So the market needs to protect 982 and a quarter today, and obviously the 12,000 is a very important level. So we're not too far away from that level, and the market really needs to hold on to it. Gold on a daily basis, yeah, we're getting that little pump up in that price action, and any run up into the 1865.1 area and a one candle reversal is going to lead to selling pressure as the market. It's going to take a whole lot of work for the market to really recover from that type of sell pressure. So rally into this harmony wave and or the middle of the line here at 67.9, you're going to get sell pressure. ES is a lot weaker than NQ here, and we're not too far from really kind of busting under the 39.48.50. And that is, let's talk about that one. 39.48. Yeah, that's not, we're not too far. We start selling under that, we're gonna start getting a lot of pain in the market. Okay, so YM, interesting. They're putting a captain setup long right here at 26.22. Any break under this level here, 592, is gonna get a sell pressure, and this could stabilize the price into Globex at the open against the 32,600. Now, big picture here. We're looking at NQ. NQ, we have continuation of the trend is going to lead us to 16 and a quarter. The reversal of the trend is going to be 116. We are looking at two harmony waves. Harmony zones. One starts at 66 and a quarter into 76 and a quarter, then 91 into 101. Okay, and we're right at Globex at 41 and a quarter. But that tells me that the market initially is structured short at the open, and the next target is 116. And when we start getting there, then we're gonna hit target number one in the swing trade at 989 and a quarter. Then we have this captain setup that the market is defending, and we know how strong that kind of behavior was. We as long as that got tested right here, and a push lower can be tested again, but that is going to be the break, and that bottom. If you break that bottom, then it's all over. You're going to start getting that push. Okay, so we're going to see how the first half an hour is going to line up and get going on that. Right, and when we look at the 200 and 100, they're out of sync. The market is out of sync. Okay, so one thing that's interesting that just happened, you see how the market just came into the harmony zone, number one right here, hit it and faded. That's harmony zone number two up there. So that's telling me that the market initially is short, and we are very close at Globex again. That's 41 and a quarter. So we're gonna spend the first half an hour here. We're coming into the market open, just watching the price and understanding what the price is doing, and we're gonna make our 5 assumptions of the behavior today and go from there. Good morning, GED. Good morning, Adam S. Juan, good morning. James, good morning. KK Fun, good morning. Steven, good morning. Good morning. All right, guys. I'm gonna look at this captain setup that they put on here. That should push the price higher a little bit. I should see 60 out of this. I'm gonna post orders out there. Here we go. 1 and 2. Okay, and I'm gonna cancel that order. All right, so ES is continuing the selling pressure. So here they put a coiling behavior and they flushed it. The expectation is to see another test of the harmony zone. Interesting that they put that behavior. Okay, so they're They're pushing the price a little bit around here, and that's what we should expect happen. Let's see how they handle coming up to that harmony zone again. All right, so as far as today's, we have 9:45 Eastern, which is 8:45 Central here. Final manufacturing PMI coming up. Then at the top of the hour, we have a red folder, ISM manufacturing PMI. So that's coming up. Um, that's coming up at the top of the hour. So just be careful. Okay. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Stephen. All right, so they put on the railroad right here at 28. The market is going to be in sync. Then here it comes. So rallies are shortable again. And we're looking at 16, and 16 may be coming up here a lot quicker. So they haven't even mustered any strength above into that harmony zone. Okay, that's interesting. Negative 16, wow. Yeah, here we go. We hit that target. We hit the target, that 16 target. Yeah, it's going, Steven. That's for sure. So remember where we at though, right? This is the harmony, the Globex band. We're in the Globex band, which is an area where the market tends to fade, and you really need to trade either above it, above 91, or right under it, which is around the 87. So anything in between, it's a market that can have the potential of a reversal. So let's see how the market really handles that. 16. See that, Stephen? That's just an area that they tend to do this kind of noise. So now there is a potential of us getting up to this Globex zone, which happens to also be Globex as well. We're getting a bit of a rally here. So let's take a look. Okay, we're coming up to Globex. So we have news at the in 5 minutes and news at the top of the hour. The next target for a continuation trade is 91 in NQ. The in ES it's 56. I mean, that's the big target based on the 50 NT renko. Yeah. So that the 56 down there is the big target for any formation short that holds up in this area. So we see them hitting that the harmony zone and also Globex and trying to fade it, but you're going to see a little bit of back and forth happening here. Good morning, Gary. If they close this candle lower, I'll give it a shot at a short. But they have to close this candle lower. Okay, they didn't. Let's see here. Yeah. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I really wanted to get in there. Let's see if I can get involved. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Yep. That was a good one. Good morning, Josh. How are you? Mm-hmm. 14. Yeah, news in 1 minute. 1 minute. 14. It's interesting how the price is moving right now. But we're testing harmony zone number 1 and basically fading it. I'm gonna put a captain setup long here. Wow, that's interesting. I mean, that may be worth. Well, here comes the news. That's right. I'll take a shot here for a 5-pointer. Here you go. Yeah, I just wanted to scalp that one. And actually, we have a captain setup on ES long at 65. Yeah, that one. Look at that. That was a good captain setup long right there. I picked up the scalping version of it, made 5 points on one contract. That's okay. We'll play this game again here in a minute. But that is an entry. It's a counter trend entry. That's why we took the scalping version of it. And the 200 and the 100 are out of sync right now. You have news at the top of the hour. damn. Sorry about that, guys. Thought I was talking through the whole thing. I muted myself by accident. I got involved in that one right here at 34 into the 48 and took that one contract and they put a premium switch trade right here at 33 and I held on till my target at 20. And obviously the market just sold off even more. Yeah, sorry guys. Hopefully the sound is back on. Zacharias, yep. Yeah, we're back on. But that's the trade right there. Did anybody make any money off of this that rotation on the short side? Next target in this rotation, 66 and a quarter. That's the target on the short side. They're gonna probably counter trend this a little bit. You see where we at though? We're at the bottom end of the Globex band, and this is an area where price action can bounce back up to the middle of the range, or Globex. So they trick a lot of people here, thinking the market is gonna continue to go short. It may continue to go short. I'm not saying it's not, but I need to be extra careful here to to my entries. Yeah, this one could have been a huge trade, but it was a wild one, man. I just took my profit and just called it. I mean, we hit very close to target number 2. Target number 3 is hit. Target number 4 in this sequence is 59 half on the 20 NT renko. Then we have the 66 as a target, and that's coming up right now. You're getting a market that is selling off. The 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. Okay, so they're still showing some weakness here, where some of the expectations I would have is a bit of a back and fill. So that's good to see on the short side. And what I was saying while I was muted is I want my contracts back. I want my contracts back right there. But I notice, and man, the price was moving a little bit quick, so it almost blinds you when you're in the trade, and the market is moving quick. But here they put on a premium, uh, a premium switch trade, short, and that's actually an adding opportunity right there. So if I'm short right here and right here at 48, covered one just to kind of help with the trade, just in case they do some weird crap and start running it up, and then they gave that switch trade and boom, into that move. Now target number 4 is where we at. We're gonna be coming up to that level, and we hit that 66. So now the next rotation in, is 41. 41 quarter. Harmony zone 1 is 91 2001, and Harmony zone 2 is 16 by 26. Target number 4 is hit. Yeah, it's a nice hold, but it just you need to kind of be thinking in bigger terms. And the bigger term is a close of the 200 NT renko that would have gave us another 25 points. But yeah, hey, I'm not gonna complain. The trade is a trade. We made money. So they're putting a captain setup around this area right here. So they're trying to hold the line. At least they're giving the impression of trying to hold the line here. Target number 4. Shorts are in charge. 200 and the 100 NT renko are in sync. ES is moving on the downside. See, look what happened here. We're about to close on the trend on ES here at 49.75. You close that, then we have another target coming up lower. This market has momentum, has direction. The direction is short. Rallies are shortable till proven otherwise. Yeah. You have a captain set up long on ES up at that 53. So you're getting a run up back up to the middle of the range here. I mean, right here, man, they want to put a captain set up, for God's sake. Let me see here. I mean, that could be a quick scalp for 5 points. Yeah, but I don't want to go against that captain setup on ES. They may be just they may fail this one here, so watch out. Yeah, here you go. See, that's tricky. Let's see if they come back down to 66. I mean, if they do, then that's a different picture. Yeah, they're not. They're gonna fail it. If they fail it again, then that would be a potential. I'll play this just for one contract. I mean, not gonna. Okay, let's see how tricky they want to be. Yeah, they're very tricky today. Okay. See ya. Out. That's tricky. Actually, I'm gonna take the other side of that trade and put a stop right here, and I should be able to make a little bit of money. I'll go break even, and we should hit that target. Oh, come on. I'll take it right here. I'll take it right here. Yeah, that was a little bit tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this zone alone because that's just a lot more noise than I like. So I flipped it because this is a captain setup short that failed into a switch trade, and they typically will run it up, and they did. You know, it just the market is really strong on the short side. I mean, I don't want to kind of average into this rotation right now, so I took the stop on the short and I flipped it into the long, and I got out of it and leaving this sector alone for now. We need one solid big trade and call it a day. A little bit of stability right here. We're seeing the market trying to stabilize a little bit. -8. Let's see here. Harmony zone number one is 91 2001 and 16 and a quarter. And when it comes to ES, it's quite a distance away actually. It's 62 and a quarter by 65 and a quarter, and you're getting 68 by 71. And that's based on the 50 NT renko. see, I see. Good morning, Adam. Yeah, this market still weak. It just that whole area right here is they're trying to consolidate that big move that we just made. I mean, what will make me jump back in? I mean, I really like that captain setup. Then the retest of it that failed into a long that I took, and now I'm just waiting on the cloud to shift negative. You have a premium switch trade short in ES at 54 and a quarter. We should see a little bit of a push down here. Here it comes. Here you come. Here you come. Here you come. The 200 NT renko and the 100 are still in sync on the short side. And the target is still 41 and a quarter on NQ, and on ES the target's 49.75. But you just have to remember that we have moved quite a distance away. So I wouldn't put it past them to go through rotations to back and fill. Multiple switch trades in this area right here. You know, that captain setup that they built at 52.75, they got to break it below 50, which will get us to our target 49.75. I mean, actually, here, that was a signal. I don't know why I didn't see it, but that's a railroad short, 5 points and more. Just we're so close to the bottom end of that range. I wasn't too keen on taking that one. An interesting behavior. 980. If we break 980, that means NQ is putting a captain setup on the 70 NT renko. Now let's take a minute, because that last Friday they did this, and we've seen what they've done after that. They just literally flipped that candle and sold it off. Okay, so in a down market, whenever they put captain setups like that, I'm gonna ask for confirmation, and the confirmation is gonna come in the form of a rally, a pullback, a rally of multiple candles and a pullback, and then I can start scalping that direction till that proves itself. Then I can look into a swing trade. So we're learning here that this market can get nasty, right? So that 80, if it happens, you're setting yourself up for that potential rotation. Here comes the 80. You have a captain set up long on the 70 NT renko in NASDAQ. And this can lead to a rotation, a counter trend rotation. You just don't take it anywhere. Actually, look for pullbacks. And we need to see the market break above 12,000. Here you go. That's confirmation right there. Eight, seven. All right. Well, all right. Let's let them do that. I want prices above 12,000. I mean, then a pullback, then a bunch of other things. See how this one worked, right? Yeah, from that 80, I mean, from that 80, you got 35 points run up. I just, I had to play it conservative, man, because last time they dropped the floor from under it, and that was heavy 8 contracts, and it was just not, it was not pretty. So I'm okay with this idea here. Let them come back, retest it, retest that captain setup, show me they're trying to hold it. Then the market will be a lot more stable, and I can play that game. So we're hitting. The observation is how we are hitting harmony zone number 1 and 2. We're really not pausing; they're just ripping right through it. So that tells you that they trapped they trapped the shorts in this area, and now they're trying to wipe them out. I need a pullback, man. I can't just jump in here. I wouldn't jump in at 80. That's like a 50 points from here. Wow. But see, the key is we recognize a behavior that's very counter trendy. Is that even a word? -3, -2, -1, -2. Okay. So we're back all the way back to Globex. Right here, if they close this candle lower, I'll just take a shot at a just a fade. With a small stop, one contract only. But we need to get this candle we're in to close. Needs to start moving here. I'll get out of it. It needed to move. And the target was 10. It may end up moving, but there you go. Okay. It's gonna get to that 10 now. It is gonna get to that 10. It is gonna get to that 10. -10. Yeah, they're struggling here. They are struggling. Yeah, you have to remember the 200 into renko has not closed up, so there is room for shorts to come and reassert themselves. We're not too far away from them closing at 41. If they close anything above 41, yeah, then at that point, my inclination is going to be completely at this point to start looking at pullbacks as a buying opportunity. 3, -2. I'll give it a shot. Well, no, it's too late now. Nope. Here goes that 18. That's the first test of it. So as long as we're under that 42 and we are running that far and we are at harmony zone number 2, then I'm just looking for a potential fade, but being very tight with it. Not looking for I will look for a big move. It's just I'm not gonna give it too much room here. Really? Yeah, if they if they close at 26, I'll give it another shot. I'll go break even plus a couple of ticks. Most likely they're gonna come and get me. Yep. They're gonna come and get me. All right, that's fine. That's fine. He gave over 5 points, but I just was in one contract, so I don't want to. It's either gonna flush or I'm gonna go break even plus a couple of ticks to pay for the commission. You could tell the distribution up here, and watch it crash from here, baby. Watch it crash. Yeah. Watch that bad boy crash. -4. Mm-mm-mm. Watch it crash, baby. Watch it crash. That's a switch trade right here. So you're gonna get a bit of a flush. Just watch because the ES is in the middle of the range. So it may be just a quick burst lower, then they'll pause it. So your 10, 11, maybe the 8 is a good target for that type of behavior. And here comes that 11 that we talked about, and most likely we're gonna get the 8. Yeah, yeah. I think we got the 8, or did we get the 8? Yeah, we got the 8. Okay. I don't know if you guys handled that trade any better, but a little bit too tight today on my entries and exits. I'm not giving it much room, but that one trade I gave it enough room. Here you go. See what I was saying? You get to the 10, get to the 8, and they're gonna reverse it. That's a good target for that because where ES is at. ES is in that middle of the range, and they're gonna produce some noise. So they're gonna, run it to that 10, 8, and then just bounce it back up and try to get a bunch of the shorts out of the way. Then they'll figure out what they want to do next. But from that initial entry at 25, that 8 to that 10 is a good spot. Another switch trade, huh? Yeah, our impulse to start getting short up there was a good one. You got a switch trade, and I got another switch trade right here. And you're going to get back down to that harmony zone. 12,000 is where you're going to get some people you probably flush right under it, then run back up a little bit. It's almost 10 o'clock. Wow. Where did the day go? How is everybody doing so far? Where are we at? It's a railroad short right here. 200 into renko and the 100 is out of sync. Wow, yeah, -6 here. That's a railroad short. Inception trade, railroad short. Two switch trades and that behavior. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of a push. Now they're breaking the 12,000. Give me my contracts back. I think we read it all right. We read the market correctly. Now the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side again, and rallies are shortable. And the market is retesting that captain setup at 80, right? So most likely, once we get around that and we're very close, that we'll get a bit of a back and fill to the above the 12,000, because that would be a nice little trap for the shorts. And then once you get up there on the 05, then we can take a look at a potential re-shorting the market. Here comes the 80s. Give me my contracts back. Oh boy. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, they're challenging that captain setup right here. Wow. Yeah, they got me on that one. Good for them. Wow. Yeah, I got cute with it. I wanted to see if we can hold on to that captain setup on the 70. And it was just not happening. 10, 20, 25 points. Okay. Okay. Well, now they're going to rally that thing up. So right here at 34.50, that would be a captain setup long. And we should see a push back up to that 50s. I mean, they're trying here. We're between target number 4 and 5, and typically this is an area where fading can happen. I mean, they put another captain setup. I mean, that's kind of a little bit tempting. But, you know, there's weakness in this market. Yeah, they need to really actually break 37 and start going to that 50. Yeah, here you go. Let's see how well they handle those double captain setups right here. Because I mean, be honest with you, that's a trade where I could minimize my risk to like literally one candle here. Let's see. Yeah, they need to break it. Let's see here. 2 contracts. Really? Yeah, I'm gonna watch them go to 50. Yeah, I'm gonna watch them go to 50. Then I'll look at the pullbacks. Look at that. Yep. Run, baby, run, 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 run. Here comes the 50. Here comes the 50. 50, 50, 50, 50. Yeah, I mean that was a good spot. I mean that's just double captain setups, and you don't see that very often at 33 to 50. It just I wanted to take a step back from this market, just kind of let it settle down. I mean that was one heck of a flush. So that's the reason for my entry right here is we came into this captain setup short. I went at 77 and I put a stop right under that captain setup. And I was thinking, okay, well, in this range, I should be able to stop and turn into a run up back up into the middle of the range. So that would be, risking that amount into getting back to the 12,000 with an average in and around 65, and this thing just flushed. So you take my stop and move on. So 55, 57. Why is this thing is doing this? Let me see here. All right. Let's get rid of this stupid thing. Doesn't want to go away. Yeah, that double captain setup was money. All right, let's see where we at. Yeah, well, that's the double captain setup that we were talking about here. Boom. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Let's see where we at for the day. I think I'm down a little bit. Let's see here. Down a little bit of money. How's everybody doing so far? Let's see. Here we go. All right, we're down $580 today, and all on the account of that last one trade. We were up a little bit of money, and we got flushed on that one decision. So that's manageable here at 580. I'm gonna just kind of watch the market for a little bit and see if there's anything worth jumping into. That double captain setup was a good one, but I kind of chickened out, to be honest with you. All right, let's see what you guys are. Let's see what you guys are up to here. Where's everybody at? Let me see here. ISM. Good job, Gary. Brad, as far as the zones, they're not 100% ready yet. They're still we're still working on them, and there should be. I'm expecting a week or so. We should be back up to releasing the harmony zones out to all the members. So that's what you're seeing here, the trend, the reversal, zone 1, zone 2, and then they are printing themselves on each chart individually. So that's coming up, and I'll send you guys the actual file once we're done coding it. $3,400 green. James is green. Good job. Scalped Sheila scalping ES. $1,100. Can't trade. Still big data lag. Pat, where we at? Brad plus 900. Everybody's making money today. Jose up 51 points, good for you. KK up 200 points on NQ Micro, good for you. Nice guys, no trades for you, Pat. That's discipline. Okay, thanks for the update, no problem. Let's see here. Scalping. Muhammad's scalping. Okay, started 3K yesterday, trading 2. Here we go. Panos. Yes, sir. Steven, how are we doing today? Okay. Okay. Yeah, the double captain setup was a good one. Yeah, I figured we're gonna be going from here to 50. It just I was a bit gun shy. Just let me tell you this. That's the truth. I didn't like the way they flushed that one trade on me. I didn't, the big idea is it wasn't a lot of money, but that was a lot of points. And I don't think they're gonna actually flush it that far. But here you go. SNK, where we at, man? You struggling today? All right, so there we're getting a bounce back up to harmony zone number one. So zone number one, 66 and a quarter to 76. So we touched that a couple of times and backed off of it. Now we're breaking above it. The second zone is 91 and a quarter to 12,001. All right, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Hopefully the commentary here is helping you make better decisions in the market. Not every trade is gonna work out, but I feel like we're reading the market accurately. How's everybody doing so far? Good job, Frida. All right. So 1046, and what is the market doing right now? We have uh, so what they ended up doing. I had two things kind of in a way I'm working on. That captain set up on the 70 NT renko and the captain set up on the 200 NT renko. I was thinking, okay, well, this area should provide a little bit better stability. So right now, what they literally did is they flushed that captain setup, and they're bouncing that market right back up. And just watch out for um, that 16 and a quarter. So the 16 and a quarter is the candle reversal on the 200 NT renko. So if we get to that price level, you are going to be getting pullbacks to be buyable in a meaningful way at that point. Right now, the market structurally is still short, but we flushed the shorts completely down here, or excuse me, flushed the longs completely down here, and now we're trying to take out the longs. See how fast the market is moving back up. Man, that double captain setup was money. That was money right there. The double captain. I saw it, man. I was like, at least we'll get to 50. We got 50 and better. So we're seeing that we're busting right through harmony zone number 2 right here. 7, 8, 7. Okay, so 7 and 7. 6, 5, 4. Yeah, Gary. I mean, I looked at it, and I saw the run up to the 50. I mean, the bottom line, I didn't take it. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Could be a 10 different reasons why I didn't take it. Well, across the board, it seems like everybody in the room is making money, man. That's good. That's good. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. We're very close to that 16 coming up. So let's see what we've done today. Ta-ta-ta. All right, so we came in here, went long on this captain setup for +5, took that fade against that level, stopped out. We took short into a nice run down here and a nice cover of 10, 20, about 30 points on one contract. So that put us in the positive. We took a stop, then flipped it for a profit. We were fading that move right here, which was nice. One small stop, one small profit. Then we got rolled over in that one. And that's where we at. Whereas 10:52, and we are right here for today, and we are up 19,296 for the year since the beginning of the year. And we hit that level 16. We hit that level 16. Let's see where they want to do with it here for all right, Pat, we have our meeting today, correct? Steven, how are we ending up the day here? we should see a little bit of a push here in ES. All right, guys. So well, that's it for us. I mean, last one thing here. I mean, pullbacks to this harmony zone number one. We want to see how well they handle that and handle the second zone, which is this 56 to this. Excuse me. Second zone is 66 to 56. Want to see how well they handle that. They put on a failed captain setup here, so the odds are there's a bit of a pullback coming into this market. That's it for me. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Pat, just stick around in the room and we'll have our meeting. You guys have a blessed day. Good job, everybody.